Welcome to Console Commandants.
Welcome to vaginas. We'll
Welcome.
teach you how to get them.
Welcome to Vagisil commercial.
Step 1, take a gun.
Yes.
Step 2, go to where women are.
Try. Well, what's the most sexist option for where women be at?
Okay, I just
Is that
The
the most
mall.
sexist?
So here are your options. A, be shopping. B, getting they hair did. C, pumping out babies. And D, in the kitchen where they belong.
guys, I want to play my Nintendo Switch, man.
I want to as well, but you know,
It won't
shit.
let me. It's just
And you're-
docked, man.
Anthony, I have something to tell you, Anthony. You are playing it right now.
Whoa,
Oh fuck, dude, he's right. I didn't even think it'd be like that, dude.
Inception.
So now I can ask Austin
At the top.
the important hypothetical question that I was going to ask him. So, Austin, what would you do if you woke up one morning and you peeled back your covers and you saw a 58-year-old man dressed as a little girl tonguing your foreskin?
If I just woke up and saw that,
It's
Yeah.
actually a philosophical question if you think about it, but I won't spoil how.
So, guys, I just want to say we finally got our Master Ball.
We earned
did.
is it something that I consented to before I went
No.
to sleep?
That's up to you. I don't know. I don't know your mind. I don't know your schedule. It could have been.
I mean, if it was, I probably would be okay. I remember this, but
I mean-
if it wasn't, then I'd be
I
like,
mean, the
"Did
fact that
fucking-"
you even asked that indicates the possibility of it, that you would do such a thing.
You're asking that if you consented. You're basically implying that, like, yeah, I would consent to this. So the answer is
Yeah. You're implying this is something you would consider. Like, if I asked this to Lincoln, he would just be like, yeah, this is, like, completely forced on me. There's absolutely no way it's not. Anthony, he probably wouldn't care, but,
I mean, if it was forced on me, then I would care. But if it was something I consented
I'd
to,
probably
do
say,
it,
do
I
it,
would-
coward. I don't think you have the balls.
You coward. You might bite off my dick, but my balls, you can't kill them.
I imagine Anthony, like, freaking out and getting mad, but not because this person is, like, broken into his house and is sexually assaulting him, but just because Anthony thinks that this person woke him up.
Nice.
You're ruining my video game time.
You're ruining my dreams. I was dreaming about playing video games.
Ooh, football.
Anthony has dreams about video games, but it's like not him like in first person being the character. It's him playing video games but with like mods that don't exist.
Yes. I imagine Anthony dreams of Ocarina of Time, but instead of Link, it's like him dressed as Link.
Yes.
And the people act appropriately, so they're just like, oh, why were you like a child but with a beard and your ball thing?
What are you doing here in the woods, Brexit?
Oi! Get out of me woods!
The truth is, or what about you?
This be a perfect place to kiss, huh?
I guess we'll go.
Just kidding, unless
Yeah, I don't know which one you should pick. Yeah.
there are Jews in the woods.
I missed that, and then Eddie special
Yes.
You
Austin.
episode.
You felt like something was calling you here, right, Brexit?
Austin.
Yes.
What will you do about the Jews in the woods?
Yeah, this is very
One thing
ominous.
You can't do.
Very ominous.
He's just
situation.
like, I never thought you beat my brother.
Napalm.
And now I must kill you for
That
my
face.
family.
The honor.
You should leave before you get attacked by a woods Jew.
Do you think we can fuck?
You should be up for one more fellatio for old time's sake.
I think I'm going with Y here.
Why? You just liking, beaten?
I want to feel for myself the strength that defeated my brother.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, dude.
I want to feel your mouth on my balls.
You know, I would want, if I could, I'd lose on purpose, but I doubt the game would like consider that a one scenario. It would have me refight Hop.
I don't think so. I think you're a liar.
I think it would have to be quite hard. You can always try.
I think you should just beat his ass. There's no reason not to.
I doubt they programmed in a message where Hop's like, I'm the fucking champion.
Well, this isn't like for the championship, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I don't think they programmed anything in for you losing.
Yeah,
I think they would.
You could easily be like, I didn't even go like full effort on you, Hop. I didn't even feel like it.
I mean, Jake, I think you're right in the sense you'll have one line, but I don't think there'll be like a cutscene.
I don't think it'll be cutscene either. I think it'll be a line.
Yeah.
I think it's all it is.
It'd be great if the one line was like, I don't have to kill myself now.
Oh, yay! Now maybe Daddy will love me. My penis is small. Austin, come laugh at my small penis.
I'm not gonna small cock shame you on this stream
But why?
because I have standards.
But
Do you?
you're a loser.
Goodbye, Soccer Rabbit. You got shot in the heart. And
Yeah,
it
what
was,
kind of fucking Pokemon was that?
It was a Soccer Rabbit, dude. Bro.
So fucking shitty.
If you
Bro,
lose to Hop,
how dare you?
if you
So
lose to
shitty
Hop,
Pokemon.
if you lose to Hop, he says after the battle, I know you haven't reached your full potential yet. Player name here. Train and prepare as much as you like. I'll be waiting here whenever you're ready.
Oh wow, so you just have to go back and fight him again, huh?
I guess so.
Nice. They don't even make you a load save.
It's probably Blackout and Just, or Hop just heals your Pokemon, either way.
One under the two.
He probably fist your asshole.
How dare you kill Deus Volt?
Hop comes in your mouth and the sustenance from his splooge fuels your Pokemon energy and you are revitalized.
I think Sargon's face in here right now is the look Sargon has when he's on Twitter calling anti-SJWs communists.
What he does is he makes you suck trash off his dick, and then he force fems you.
He force fems me.
Are you
Yes.
saying, Jake, what I think you're saying?
Yeah. I'm saying.
Sargon was big dick the whole time?
No, not Sargon. Hop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sargon is, you know, he's of the same clan as Big Dick Retard,
Good.
but you know, he is Small Dick Retard.
Right.
He is forever cursed to never see his penis again. And when he says, doctor, I can't see my penis, and the doctor says, just look down, dummy, he cries a little.
Nice.
Doctor, you don't understand.
It's like a virtual meetup because of COVID.
Yes.
So you can't see his disgusting body.
It's, you know that joke about, like, the guy that goes to the doctor, and the doctor tells him to go see a clown?
Yeah.
It's like that, where Sargon's just like, doctor, I cannot see my penis. Doctor, I'm fat. I can't do anything. How do I make this better? Well, you gotta reaffirm your manhood in some other way. Just look down at your penis. But doctor,
But doctor.
I can't see my penis.
I think it'd be funnier if it'd be like Jordan Peterson goes to a doctor, and it's just like some crank doctor, because of course that's be the only one he goes to. And he's just like, doctor, I don't know what it means to be a man. I don't know what life is. And like he just recommends him his own book, 12 Rules for Life.
Check out this book, 12 Rules for Life. It will really set you on the right path. But doctor,
Yeah, Kermit the fuck voice.
I am Jordan B. Peterson.
We missed
Clean
him
the room.
our opportunity to name a Pokemon. I don't know what Pokemon he would be. He kind of looks like this guy right here a little bit.
If we can get a lobster Pokemon.
No, that Pokemon right there. That's
I can
Yeah,
see that one too. I can see that one.
That bird is Jordan Peterson for sure.
Let me get my
But come on,
fedora.
lobsters.
Cranorant?
I don't know. It's just a fucking bird.
Yeah,
Probably
special.
one of the laziest birds I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
and a
in Pokemon.
special ability can sometimes get him a Pikachu in his mouth.
It's so weird. So
That's
dumb.
kind of funny.
It's at least something.
I think the design is okay, but it is pretty like stock. If you had like if I was less knowledgeable about Pokemon, you had told me this was like a first gen design, I could believe it.
I frankly don't see it, but
I think so, because I think that it's got like the Rattata thing going on, where it sort of just looks like a straightforward version of an animal, but it's like weirdly colored.
They just straight up made it like a normal looking bird.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's just like a weird dodo thing. It's blue.
Well, I think it's like a pelican.
I mean, I would argue that's sort of what Pidgey was when it comes to the Rattata, but like it just doesn't seem Pokemon-ish to me.
Gotchas. I like pocket
I
mons.
didn't expect there'd be such a gap.
I suck ass. I'm a fucking loser. I'm gonna kill myself.
The thigh gap was
immediately.
too big.
I didn't expect my hole to be so stretched out by you, Brexit.
Hello, Randy.
I am completely wrecked from the waist down.
I was
I
just
need
listening
surgery
out by
for
the
your
woods
fucking
when I heard
giant
you guys
penis
fight.
Brexit.
It was nothing. Fuck them. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it.
If there are any like fat men in their 40s or older, Austin is looking for someone to turn his butthole into a pussy.
It's my bussy.
Yeah, he's looking for something to fill his bussy.
Preferably old degenerate men.
Yeah, he's looking for a
Old divorced men only.
he's looking for big dick daddy doms.
It's a book I wrote. When did you have
Yep.
time to write a book?
Shut up. Shut up, Anthony. It's so
Austin's-
easy to write a book, bro. You don't even know.
She's probably been working on it the whole time.
For published writings. Well, I mean, her introduction as a character is like being lazy, so.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
She
I
was
thought
going
it was.
around. No, she was going around the fucking the wild area with you.
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
like
look
that
at
was
those!
her
Look at
character
those
arc.
juicy hips! Look at that! Look at that body!
No, Austin is looking
Oh.
Austin's looking for the kind of guy who's like
Oh, so what
40
are you youngins
So
doing
high.
here? She's already
looking
acting
for-
the part.
40-year-old or over, recently divorced, sort of like over the hill, and just like, okay, now that I'm not married anymore, I'm just gonna get into like some really fucked up sex shit.
Yeah. Like they're gonna be gay because they lost
Not-
their wives.
Not just
Because they
gay,
feel like
like
they deserve another woman in their life.
not just gay, like fucking bondage, pissing, like at the same time.
Yeah, scat.
Like- Yeah, scat, shitting on people in like full latex bodysuits. That shit where you like just rub up against balloons, and then they pop.
And then you come when they pop.
Yeah,
You pop when they pop.
yeah, there you go.
No, I was thinking about like
know,
70s gay, where you just do a bunch of cocaine and have sex with like a group of guys.
You do rough trade gay sex, where you go down to the docks and you're like, hey, you want to fuck? And the guy's like, yeah, and then he beats the shit out of you, but then fucks you.
Yeah, sure. You could do that if you wanted.
That's what you're gonna do, Austin, because I'm going to make you. Because I've already scheduled you for that.
The awful book was filled with lies, so we can't.
I'm getting paid a lot of money for this to pimp you out.
I didn't sign no contracts, you bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not getting any benefits. This is at-will employment. We're an at-will state. I love these fucking haircuts.
I get it. Sword, shield, hair.
No. No.
These guys spoke at the RNC, I think.
I could see it. Yeah, it wasn't that she was necessarily lazy, but just reading this stupid ass Wikipedia page, it was just that she was kind of lost in her ambitions, if you will.
Okay. She was taking her gap year at school.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that sword. Reminds
The
someone else?
sword.
No?
Yeah.
Look at that wobble.
That wobble.
Sword. I remember when this game first came out, and like the day after it came out, someone tweeted a picture of these two characters and said, just remember, if you feel like you're not good enough at your job, someone got paid to design and make these characters.
Damn.
And I thought that was pretty good. Nice. The fuck there.
Yep,
Not
because I battled with Hop.
They're all dying.
The team's all here. Go get him, Egg Boy. It's not Egg Boy. Oh, you're gonna use him as a dead boy, aren't you? You're gonna just sacrifice him.
Yeah, I'm gonna revive the other Pokemon.
I'm shocked you went for Bird there.
I like Bird.
I like Bird.
I like sodomy. So, Austin, you never did answer what you would do if the 58-year-old man dressed as a little girl was sucking on your foreskin.
I would, I'd probably kick him in the face. Because that'd probably be part of it.
That sounds rude.
A little harsh.
Yeah, a little harsh. What happens when you go to prison for that? Because that's a hate crime.
Why is that a hate crime?
Because this is clearly a phagmosexual.
As he eats a pickle.
Not a pickle.
And in Hillary's America, that is how the law of the land works.
It's not a pickle, Austin, then what is it?
It's a cashew.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
And hummus.
You're eating a cashew with hummus?
Yeah.
It's
He,
extremely white of you, Austin.
Lincoln, you don't get it. He bites into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest shit I've ever tasted and went into my gullet.
You love Gullet. The best a man can get.
There we go.
Say the
Jake
best a
is,
man can get, but also can't get no man. Heyo.
Jake, would you consider eating peanuts with hummus normal?
Not really.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. That's So what's up with that, Austin? Is this Austin?
They're not
invention?
peanuts, they're cashews.
I'm sorry. Well,
Gives
yeah,
a
nuts.
shit.
Yeah, nuts. So
Nut.
Are you admitting that this is just like a you invention, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never claimed to not be it.
Well, yeah,
anything else.
Yeah, I was asking you.
We're
That's
just
what people do, Austin. When they're not sure, they fucking ask.
we're judging you, Austin. We're calling you a stupid freak, actually.
Pretty good, actually.
No, it's not. You're lying and you're bad.
Austin, why are you a stupid, disgusting freak? Answer that one for me.
Can you do? I was gonna say Brave Bird.
Jesus.
Go Brave Bird on that boy.
Jesus came down and he,
Because I
he
wasn't
cursed
sure
me with
if
the,
it'd be enough, but
I mean, it's more damage than drill pegs, so.
yeah.
What was that, Austin?
Jesus came down from heaven and he cursed me with the big gay, ugly, dumb, and stupid.
Damn.
He told me,
Just for you to learn.
you're like this because you saw your mom having sex with another man and you walked in on it.
Did you start crying?
Yeah.
Jesus came down from heaven once, and he punched me in the face, and he called me the N-word.
That's the
And then
day I learned.
I looked up at him with tears in my eyes, like, "Why, Jesus?" And he just like ascended to heaven, and said, "No one will believe you." And then I went to
incest porn now.
I went to school the next day. The teachers and principal saw my black eye, and when I told them what happened about Jesus, they were like, "We're gonna call Child Protective Services." And then I got put in a foster home and molested.
Over and over again.
Over and over again. I was like, Jesus, why did you do this?
And then he did the quote about the sand. I was like, Jesus, that's not relevant here.
Yeah, he said, when you were getting molested, you're getting molested by your foster father, and you felt 2 penises in your ass. Well, the other one was me, also raping you at the same time, causing you severe internal bleeding.
Nice.
I just find it funny that at some point it probably was true that a child was told by their parent or abuser to tell anyone who asked that it was Jesus. And that's probably happened before, and that's fine to me.
That's pretty fucked. Think about.
It's very interesting.
You've got some darkness in you, Lincoln.
You
got some real darkness.
It's just the idea that's fine, okay? It's in Minecraft, alright? Jeez.
Well, I didn't think, I wasn't seeing what you found it was funny. Just having the idea in general.
Oh, yeah. No,
Just like, man, that's dark. You got some demons.
I think it would be funny if that guy's hair that looks like a sword,
Yeah.
it was a dildo.
Oh, dude. That'd be so. I hope there's fan art of that.
There undoubtedly is.
I'm gonna look up Rule 34 of these characters.
Excellent. Yeah, they do have names. They're just really stupid.
Like Shielbert and
Sword Miss.
yeah.
Or Sword Word?
Uh,
Squidward.
yeah.
When I read the name.
Shielbert and Swordward.
Excellent. You're so close, Anthony. Don't fuck it up now.
Yeah.
I remember I did play this game, and this creature was probably the most annoying of all the creatures in the game. Definitely OP. He was an OP boy. Do you want to phone a Pokemon expert here?
Sargon should survive, and then Body Slam.
Oh shit.
Where are we gonna find one at this hour?
That's why he's OP. He goes real fast. Real strong, real fast.
Unfortunately can't find any porn of these characters.
Wow. I guess we have to make it. There's no,
we're gonna have to.
there's just no other solution here. You're just reviving Sargon just because he can survive a hit.
Yep.
I don't blame you. Oh jeez. Well, I think your bird's faster. Nope.
I found a piece of fan art where the female player character model is pointing and laughing at the two and making fun of their names.
That's close. It's close to a fetish there.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Are you
This
suck?
game, this
Or you
game
suck at
wants to
video
lose.
games.
Oh, it'd be so good if it just barely didn't kill him.
Are you bad at this game, Anthony?
Nice.
I had to fight Hop
Squirrel, bro.
before this.
You know what's funny is that the squirrel has another evolution, right?
No,
Just a-
I don't think so.
I think this is the.
Damn. I don't know why I was thinking he had another one.
A lot of the Pokemon like that, the sort of starting area normal types usually do. Some of them don't, like,
Look at that guy's laugh animation.
yes.
His whole body's involved.
He is so funny. Actually, now that I think about it, most of these starting area runs don't have third evolution.
One
Yeah.
evolution, which is why
Rattata, Burret.
it's a weird design choice because they're basically forcing you to theoretically replace them later on because they're not as strong as the other ones.
Yeah. Or you can keep them around forever.
You can. You
I did
be
that-
like Gen 1 and have that Eradicate you probably didn't really use.
I did in the first Nuzlocke I did, which was Fire Red, and I had a Eradicate that I got all the way to the Elite Four and it died.
Nice. Sad, but nice.
It knew Hyperfang, I think Surf, because it can learn Surf.
That's
uh,
funny.
It's not even the funniest move. Earthquake,
Wow.
and then Thunder.
Okay, Thunder's probably the funniest one.
Yeah.
Just going up against Eradicate and it's like, I'll just send out a water Pokemon, why not? Just use Thunder. I'm like, excuse the fuck, man? It'd be, the only thing funny would be like Zap Cannon, just something more specific electric.
Yes.
Back to the video game we're playing here. I think it's funny that we saw these people, we met them, and then we didn't just immediately call the police because they're definitely child pedophiles.
Child pedophiles.
Yes. The other kind of pedophiles you don't learn about until later.
Until it's too late.
The self pedophiles. The other kind of pedophiles are right behind you.
Right now as you speak. The other pedophiles.
You turn
gonna
around,
do
the
it.
pedophile will know.
I wasn't gonna joke about how many revives you use, but you buying like 20 some more doesn't help your cause. You think
Yeah.
you're gonna run out? You're like 25.
Every time you close your eyes, including when you blink, the other type of pedophile gets one step closer to you.
I do want to answer, Anthony. You actually thought you were gonna run out anytime soon?
I like to be safe than
No, you don't.
yeah.
No, you
I'd
don't.
rather have more revives just in case I actually use them.
I think it is a contradiction
So-
of his beliefs, but I think it's he's not lying here.
Are you saying
he's doing
the
this-
pedophiles? Hold on.
The key connection here is that it's easy. It's the quickest way to go about it. That's what Anthony wants. He just wants the immediacy of it. So what are you gonna say, Austin?
You're saying the pedophiles, right? That are always gonna get you.
Yeah, the secret pedophiles.
They're like the slow-moving horror. They're just like the slow-moving horror.
Yeah, from It Follows.
Yep.
The difference is it only takes like one step at a time every time you blink or shut your eyes. And you know what happens when the secret pedophile catches up to you, Austin? You
No,
wake up and you see a 58-year-old man dressed as a little girl sucking on your foreskin. We brought it back.
It came out. It came full circle.
Full circle. Some of our best work being done here, boys.
Just roll credits.
Roll credits.
This is the end of the
We're on a
channel,
fucking,
guys. This is
we're on
the
a fucking roll today.
this is our peak. We can never achieve this moment again.
It's all downhill from here.
Mhm.
The way that Sonya is just hitting those buns looked insane.
The way that Sonya's hitting those back walls.
There you go.
I
She's doing
wonder.
science. She has to hit a lot of buttons.
I wonder if there is porn of her with a penis.
Interesting. I'm gonna say probably. Any
I'm
female
gonna say,
Pokemon
I'm gonna say a yes, and I
have
have
a lot of
beat
porn
off
of
to
those,
it.
so.
And you have beat off to it?
Yes,
So
of
you,
course.
so you can confirm that it exists?
Yes.
Austin, we're good friends. I respect your opinion, but there's no way in hell you haven't jerked off to Pokemon porn at least 5 times.
In my
Let's
life?
see.
Yeah, in your life. Well, not this week, bitch. Like what? Yeah, your life.
Yeah.
You explain
whoa.
which one you jerked off to.
The first one was
What happened?
the
you got
No, just Austin admitting it, man.
yeah, it was one. The first one was on Newgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think it
I
had
don't know
Misty
which-
in there or something.
Yeah, tell us about it every time you jerked off.
It's really convincing as if this is a lie, just because you don't remember exactly what it was. You just remember it happened and it had Misty in it.
All right, I found one.
Yeah.
I found a few, but
Sorry, go.
I'm gonna post it.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad that we're back to me deleting your porn after you posted.
You can go ahead
I
and
have-
do that. I'm
I
going
have
to.
also,
right.
I think
Don't
I've
worry,
also-
I'm going to spoiler tag it
Oh, good. Okay.
so it won't show up immediately. You have to click on it to see it.
Such a weird. The Charmander in the background.
He looks very concerned, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's confused, concerned, and broken inside.
I went with this one because it looked the funniest to me.
I can't believe. I wonder if someone was commissioned to do this and that was their way of saying I don't approve. It's the Charmander in the background.
I hope so. So, to describe it to the audience, what it is, it's Sonya, that professor lady, and she's got like a dog collar and leash on, and she's opening her lab coat and lifting up her shirt. So you see, she's got the big boobies, and she has a flaccid peen and balls, and she's out in public. So this is like an exhibitionism thing. And there is in the bottom left corner, sort of almost right center frame, a Charmander with a weirdly round head and weird looking face, and he looks concerned.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to enhance this picture because I just also noticed something. She's. Unless that's my screen, it looks like she's crying from her right eye.
I don't know if that's. I think
That
that's
has to
sweat.
be.
I think that's sweat because she's got other, like if you look at
you're
her
right.
body,
She does
other
have
like,
other sweat.
yeah.
She's like awkwardly blushing. Her eyebrows are in concerned position, and she's also squatting just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
like the picture here. There's also the pedo bear in the background.
Yes, the Beware, the one that gropes people.
Yes. It's
Also-
waving at the camera.
Also, both of the other humans that are in the background appear to be wearing face masks.
I just connected that. Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is because this is supposed to be like Japan, or like, yeah, a place where they wear this just all the time, or if this is a COVID universe that we are saying.
I'm saying this is a COVID universe. I'm gonna go with COVID universe.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
gonna
say-
click on it.
I would say that depends on when this was made, and I'm not sure when.
I mean, I know. I kind of miss what you said. I know it's more common in Japan for them to wear face masks, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's that common.
I'd say it's pretty common.
I mean, the likelihood of seeing 2 people just wearing masks, though. Like, they only
Yeah.
wear masks
Yeah.
if they're sick. I thought.
No, they wear it just generally a lot of times. Some people do.
Oh.
If this is going to be the silliest reason for this, but if you are like me and you watch Japanese wrestling,
No.
you look out in the crowds and there's like maybe 1 out of every 10, maybe 1 out of 8 people wearing masks. But you can always, like, whenever there's a crowd shot, you can always see masks. But yeah, this was posted according to the link. It's like May 9th, 2020. So this could very well be COVID world.
It could be. I just would love for that to happen here. Is like 1 in 10 people wear masks, because you know it'd make the news like every other day on Fox News about how it's bad and we need to outlaw it.
Yeah.
People are doing crimes in face masks all the time. It must be stopped.
The Nova rules simply does not apply to us.
We have crazy hair.
Crazy hairs.
I forget why, like, they, like, I kind of didn't pay attention, but why don't they just call the authorities, or they're just no authorities? Are they the authority? Are they the law?
I don't
Like
know.
they stole something, right? Yeah, whatever.
No one really owns it though, unfortunately, so...
Interesting. Well, it sounds like they stole it from the public good then. So, that's probably why they're not calling the cops, because they know what they did was bad.
It was pretty much in a forest, so...
Right, but it was an artifact. It belongs to the country, you see.
Our split-looking bottoms. Good. More like
Can't believe it's
celebrity
not porn.
bottoms.
It's like Nintendo asked people to make porn of it, and they're like, no, since you asked, we're not going to do it. They said bottoms? Nuh-uh.
No. Kill yourself. Covering the mouth with paper or the sacred sakaki leaves to prevent one's unclean breath from defiling religious rituals and festivals has been common from ancient times, Hirai says. It's a custom still observed at Yasaka Shrine in Kyoto and the Otori Grand Shrine in Osaka, among others.
It's a very clever way to trick spiritual people to wearing masks during like a flu season for events.
It's pretty good.
I hope that's what that's about, because that'd just be funny.
It probably is.
Yeah, probably is.
Oh, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna suck your dick, Austin. During
My
the...
name's Austin. Are you just offending because you're the want to be the Japanese file? Like Japan file?
I want to be a Japanophile. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, you can still be that, because I'm looking this up right now.
I want to go to Japan and find myself a Japanese wife.
Yeah.
And then steal her away from her culture.
You're still the Japanophile, Austin, because I had to look this up, because I didn't just know this. Because, you know, I don't care about what other countries do, because I am a ultra-nationalist.
Excellent.
Does that mean you're also black?
Yes.
You're Antifa? You're an Antifa nationalist?
No, I'm not an Antifa nationalist, I'm an ultra-nationalist, but I am also black, yes. I think people like me need to be kicked out of this country.
Is that what makes you ultra?
Yes. Yeah. I'm a black man.
You're Uncle Ruckus.
Yes. I'm wondering why these young brothers don't pull their pants up and start watching some Woody Allen.
Why Woody Allen?
Because it's like a stereotypical white thing.
Is it?
Never knew that.
Yeah, that's a joke that like black people would do against Woody Allen. White people like Woody Allen.
What movies did he make again?
We had a few of them. They're just like old, like 70s comedies, I guess.
She called us a weird-looking group.
So boomers, basically.
Yeah, boomers.
She called me a cooklord.
Yeah,
we're
Gyarados.
Why is it Gyarados? What are we doing here?
So we were at a different stadium because the two weirdos are making Pokemon Dynamax, and we don't know why.
Okay.
I
Is The Pokemon random every time. I think it was a Gyarados when I played today.
Yeah, I think it's the same Pokemon. Shit, I'll just do it back.
Single most important event that elevated masks from being a luxury item to an everyday product for the masses was the Spanish flu, which killed tens of millions around the world between 1918 and 1920. In Japan alone, 450,000 perished according to some estimates, with an additional 280,000 believed to have died on the Korean Peninsula and in Taiwan, which were under colonial Japanese rule at the time. Soburo Shochi, a famously long-lived academic, was often interviewed about his experience during the pandemic.
I should have died in math so he wouldn't die in math.
A story that ran on Nikkei Medical in 2008, the 90th anniversary of the start of the Spanish flu outbreak, Shochi recalled losing his classmates to, quote, the bad cold. Shochi said most of his family, including himself, then around 10 years old, caught the disease and weren't able to get out of the futon for days. Infectious nature of the virus eventually became known and people started wearing masks, which seemed to offer protection from influenza, he said. Occasional posters from the period feature slogans such as "Reckless are those who don't wear masks." Those who couldn't afford to buy masks, newspapers began giving instructions on how to make them at home. Pretty interesting.
So, are they suggesting that they just never really stopped the tradition after the Spanish flu?
Yes.
Interesting.
It was also apparently, like even before that, once like a symbol of being affluent, having money.
That's hilarious.
We did it.
Ballissima, we did it. Ba 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 ba.
Maybe that's why in anime they have all those characters that like the stronger you get, the more clothing you get for every part of your body.
Folks, we love it. They do that in wrestling too. For like rookie wrestlers, the general like uniform, it's just like the plain black tights and then the black boots until you like learn your fundamentals and you got those down. And then as you progress, they give you like more gear. And then eventually they just send them out of the country to go wrestle for other places.
Nice.
The idea is that okay, they'll learn like more of their skills and develop like a gimmick, something, in another country. The people here in Japan won't like see if they like, or if they have any like awkward matches or something fucks up because they're still learning. And then won't like think, oh, these people are losers, we shouldn't give a shit about them. And then by the time they do get their skills, them returning is like a big thing, so the people are predisposed to be interested.
Interesting.
Let's fight a big Pokemon. Woo.
So what you're saying is the wrestling culture in Japan that I'm guessing came from the West is the West's third nuke.
Yes, it is.
Good.
And yeah, it did come from the West.
Nice. Western civilization 1.
And then they
Whatever dumb thing they believe, 0.
Yeah, fuck you, Shinto. And they added their own shit to it.
I don't know what else exists besides West, so we win.
Nothing. We win.
Bingo.
We win nothing. We win the eventual death of the world.
That sounds like victory to me. No competition.
I think the other reason why they, back to the mask thing, why it's speculated Japan wears the mask is because they have the more, like, sort of rigidly enforced social norms.
Yes.
Like, yeah, doing that sort of thing.
In the few books I've read about just society, if you will, by the Noam Chomsky, every time Japan gets brought up, which it seldom does, he brings up the fact that they're very I forget the proper way of saying it, but basically just very much in line. Like they do what they're told.
They're cowed.
Yes.
Yes. And what what little I've read and heard, it's sort of like a mixed bag. Because on the one hand, you have like the people who like the high suicide rate as well, the pressure and stress and stuff like that.
Well, that
then-
makes sense.
But then at the same time, like very low things like theft rate, because if you see a wallet, like you have the sort of obligation ingrained into you, yeah, don't steal this, find who owns it and return it.
Yeah.
Man, social
It's,
cohesion is weird.
I mean, it would make sense that the most strict society would have the highest suicide rate.
Yes,
It does kind of add up a little bit.
the most amount of pressure being put on you.
I mean, I forget, I was discussing with Austin before, but I'm pretty sure, I think it was just because he knew, but like the public schools in Japan, they do the thing that all the uppity private schools do, and like broadcast everyone's ranking
Damn.
to each other. So basically just from the get-go, from the start of your life, you're just born into neoliberal hyper competition. You can't just, be a B student. You have to be a number student. You have to be, if you ain't first, you last student.
Yeah, America sucks, but really glad that shit doesn't fly here, because this is the country where they pass the test back face down, because they're like, yeah, we can't. You can reveal it yourselves, but we can't.
After
yeah.
the 60s of the SJWs, complaining and ruining society is why we have that.
Yeah,
That's why we're able to have stuff like that here.
God,
it's really weird how we did do it. It's really weird how kids' self-esteem and just mental health improve when you're not like, oh, you're fucking dumb, Billy.
Hey,
Why
hey,
can't be
hey,
Mark Mob?
Billy, you're a failure, Billy! Billy!
you're saying you didn't stand behind No Kid Left Behind? You telling me you didn't like that program?
Sucks
I
that
don't
we
think
don't.
that's actually relevant to what we're talking about, actually.
It's
sucks
sort of the
that-
opposite of what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
If anything, we are sticking up for it to like an extent.
I was just
Are
gonna
we?
say it sucks that
Well,
we don't
the
get
like
any
general
XP.
concept of it.
Sorry, Anthony, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say it sucks that we don't get any XP.
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
pretty lame. I don't even know. Like, this is like the weirdest part of the game. It's just like a lot of nothing.
Yeah, I found this to be the most boring part of the game.
Yes.
Which is why we're playing it for you, the people.
But I do have to know, Jake, how are we standing by No Child Left Behind?
Not the actual like policy specifically,
Just the idea.
yeah, the idea of it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Except we're in our minds we're like actually advocating for like good things and not just bullshit standardized.
Guys, I wonder how they're gonna
tests.
get the wishing stars.
Yeah, just take Ice Step and fucking we don't care.
I didn't
we're
think a
we're
loser
gonna
would
pass you
follow.
regardless, but we won't tell you that.
But Bernhop.
Get fucking owned, Hop. You little bitch. Hope you get raped. Who's with me? Who's with me on hoping Hop gets raped?
Metaphysically, yes.
Literally.
No,
Regular physically.
I can't do that one. That's
You
illegal
can't-
in like 42 states.
Weirdos.
Point of order though, this is not the Americas.
This is true, but that's where my morality is in America.
Instead, they put much stronger Pokemon.
That's why my morals are bad.
Listen,
Kidding.
the age of consent in Japan is 13, and
Listen,
Hop is 10, which is close.
Listen, Jack, let me play Despacito real quick.
Hell yes.
Oh man. Austin,
You
what's
see-
the age of consent in Japan? Go quick.
It's only 13, boss.
Oh, thanks. I knew you would know it. There's a
I
little
knew it
treat.
as well.
I know, but it's less fun that you know it, because you know fucked up things.
I do. It's it's only 13 in, I think, one, they call it like prefecture, and in other ones it varies, and some, I think 18 is like the most common one for prefecture. I think there is even one that's higher than 18.
Nice.
It's sort of like
That's,
how we have like state differences.
I don't think any of ours, is it federally 18 here, or is it all just individual?
I
I don't think there's anything above 18 here.
don't think there's anything above 18 here either. I think the national in Japan is 18, and also here, but you know, maybe not. Do you know the state one for here though?
16?
Yes.
Good.
Do you know the exceptions to that?
The Romeo and Juliet?
No, I mean, when I say the exceptions, I mean like when you still can't do it at 16. Like this is exceptions to you have to wait until later.
No, mental illness maybe?
No, but close.
No idea.
They cannot be your legal guardian. They cannot be a teacher or other figure like that, and they can't be like an army recruiter or someone who is like has some level of authority over you.
This law sounds too good to be real in our state. It sounds too reasonable.
It is indeed the case.
It is funny though, they have that exception for 16-year-olds, but when you're 18, it's free game.
Yes.
That's a very perfect analogy of like what it's like to
Well,
be
then I think
American.
at least for one of those, I'm pretty sure there's still like laws on the books against incest here.
Oh yeah.
At least like direct relation incest.
But if they're
The other
guardian,
two,
but they are
free game.
adopted.
There you go.
adopted guardian, yeah. That's what that kind of means.
That ass is free game, boy.
It's very normal. Grooming is technically illegal. That's something to think about.
You know, you gotta let go of linear modes of rational thought, Lincoln. For example,
That is how you become a right winger. Yes.
For
Sorry,
example, it's technically legal, but it is objectively moral to do that.
Ah. Right.
Yes.
Did you say morally it's good?
Yes.
Oh. Why?
Because sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't.
A nut?
A nut.
What's a nut got to do with grooming children?
Nut.
Who's
I'm
that?
not advocating grooming children. I think the children should be as dirty as they like when you subtly manipulate them into doing illicit things with you.
Excellent.
Come on, Lincoln. You can make any child you want into the perfect future wife. You just have to. You
very
just have
cool.
to train her to be the
Yep.
perfect woman for you. It's the only way you're ever gonna find love.
Crack. Did I tell you that Crack did a video where, like, as part of it, they did some math and found out on the Cosby Show, the character that Bill Cosby plays had been grooming his wife.
This is completely unrelated, but since we do play a lot of Sonic games on this show and we make fun of Sonic, Twitter right now, trending in the United States is cancel Sonic Twitter.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it's because one dude like made that as a tweet, and now it's become a joke.
Sonic fans, what's the mistake? Hashtag Sonic cancel Sonic Twitter. And it's just some kids dressed up as Sonic characters.
Folks, we love it.
Jesus, like these people are just mad at Sonic fans for some reason. Sonic the Hedgehog is a terrible game. Go play these other games instead. Oh, this one's just a joke. It's just Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Mania, Sonic Generation, Sonic Heroes. It's saying just the first one's bad. Okay.
My apologies for the intrusion, my lord.
Sorry, don't make fun of my Sonic Manias. I love Sonic Mania.
Vaginas.
Cancel Sonic Twitter. Play the Halo trilogy instead. It's amazing. It's such a weird internet thing.
Nani? She betrayed us.
Oh, also, Lincoln, do you like spicy salsa?
No. I like mild salsa. I am white after all.
Well, my mom made salsa out of all those tomatoes and shit.
Oh,
Wanted
nice.
to know if you wanted some homemade salsa.
I might try it if you bring it along next time we hang out. That might be something.
Well, you said you're gonna come up this weekend, so.
Yeah. As long as you, you know, you do the COVID preparations of murdering your cats and sanitizing their dead bodies.
Wait.
So-
Don't just
Did I-
leave without saying anything.
So
Good.
I'm gonna ask again. Did I tell you about the Cosby Show, where they did the math and figured out that Cliff Huxtable, Bill Cosby's character, was grooming his wife?
What? The math?
Yeah, they did some math. So I will I'll find it and I will reiterate what it is. So they determine they're doing the time frame here. In 1987, in the show's universe, he turns 50. Then 2 years later, his wife turns 46. So the age difference between them is like 6 to 7 years. Then you find out later when their, I think, 27th wedding anniversary is. And so you do the math on that based on like their ages and 27 years, and you determine they get married when she is 21 and he's like 27.
Oh, nice.
But then in a completely different episode, they talk about when he went to college. And they have a line there. How did you know you wanted to go to this college? And he said, because that is where I knew your mother was going. And they then determine the year he goes to college, he is 18 years old.
Oh,
So
no.
if he's 18 years old and he's specifically choosing his college based on where
His wife. Who's
where
12.
yeah, his future wife wants to go. Yeah, she's 12. So he had been planning
Long
on
con.
fucking that girl since he
Long
was
con.
18 and she was 12.
Long con, baby. Just purposely drop out of college twice, just so you're still there when she gets there.
Yes. They also had another line where this goes relevant to that. The wife missed her prom in high school.
Yeah.
She couldn't go while she was dating Cliff Huxtable because he had his junior college finals.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool factoids.
Yes.
Now they're your factoids, and you must use them wisely.
So that is
This guy just said his Pokemon risen from the ashes, bro. You didn't have to burn them, bro.
yeah, I killed my Pokemon. But yeah, I think that will be the darkest sexual related thing that we ever find out about Bill Cosby.
It's true. There's nothing else out there.
Yeah. Folks,
I know I'd like bitching about, people in real life that have shit politics, but I had a coworker, I think I might have brought this up, who said that all those people had to be lying about Bill Cosby because he's famous, and they all have to be lying.
women are whores.
Pretty much. It's just you could just wear a badge saying I hate literally all women. That'd be easier for me to deal with you right now.
That would be cool. I would ask where you got it.
It's I almost did ask, because at first I was dumb enough, I was still kind of young at the time to think maybe the few were lying, but it just got to a number where it's just no. I forget what the number even is on Bill Cosby.
It's last I checked it was 50. Which is an insane number.
It's what are the odds literally all of them are lying? I mean, there's an odd, but come on.
They also did they've done studies where the number of rape allegations that turn out to be false. I think it was like in the single digits too. So you like, you do the odds on that one.
Yeah.
It's like they're already not great for just one, and then do that 50 times.
Now this music, since we're up Sonic, sounds like a Sonic 2D level.
Which, it's funny because you mentioned before the cave level, the little mine, that also sounded like Sonic music.
That is right. I remember I brought up the music, but I didn't remember what I compared it to. I think I compared it to Sonic Adventure though.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yes, yeah, that's right.
But that is interesting that it's 2.
Yeah, this one sounds more like a Mania soundtrack. Anthony, you just taking in the vibes of the music? Is that what's going on?
Yes. I was also texting someone.
Fucking fuck you, Anthony. I can't be fucking bothered to do anything.
I gotta use both hands to text, man.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
I'm
Shit
sorry
my
I can't
pants.
text in one-handed.
I mean,
Don't
you
text.
Well,
I mean,
unfortunately,
yeah, I don't think that's what Jacob's problem was. I would have suggested texting in between the animations, but you killed those. You could have done even this little tiny animation. You could have done that.
well, I did hit one, and then it took me a little too long.
I'll take my dick out and I will helicopter it in a circle.
Do it.
I'm doing it now.
Look at that rapid dash. Look how cool that is.
It's a fairy.
At least you didn't pull an ex-Commandant and just go to the restroom in like a 30-minute let's play. And just be gone for 5 minutes of it. You couldn't wait. You just couldn't wait.
I would just tell you straight up, guys. Just talk for 30 minutes. I'll be back.
Just fuck my ass, Bill Murray.
Yeah, if you did that, I'm pretty sure I would just leave. You know, in this case, I'm not just gonna sit here for 30 minutes in the middle of basically a live stream at this point.
Yeah.
Just do nothing for 30 minutes while you
Folks, welcome to the live stream. This is us. We're gonna tell you all about the demons that are inside my butthole.
Yeah, we would spend that 30 minutes trying to get you in prison for, I don't know, libel. We're trying to figure out some way to get you in trouble, Anthony. That's what we'd spend that 30 minutes on.
Then I'll call my friend Sargon for help.
My lawyer, Sargon.
Now, Anthony has told us that he thinks that Alex Jones and Sargon of Akkad are pedophiles. And,
Actually, no, I didn't see that. It said they were fuck buddies. Got it?
well, they're both mentally toddlers according to your latest quote, which means you think that they are both pedophiles. You said this here, in this legally binding statement, I, Anthony, do declare that Alex Jones and Sargon of Akkad are pedophiles and also mentally children.
Bro, it's on the paper, bro. You fucked.
No.
I hear we're getting news now. Anthony's being sued for slander.
As he deserves.
They are suing for the amount of all of Anthony's video games.
No. Anything but that.
No.
They're saying they will settle out of court if you give up your anal virginity.
Done.
Nice.
Done and done. Didn't even have to think about it.
That's just very good. I'm glad we know where your values lie, Anthony.
Why would you betray your asshole like that, Anthony?
Because
Been
it just
with you
it's always
your
been
whole life.
it's always been giving me hard times.
It's always giving me a run for my money. Diarrhea on Sunday.
It's always given me hard shits because I don't have any fiber in my diet.
We just turned into something real. Haha, Anthony doesn't eat well. His poo-poo hard.
I have my fiber.
No, you
My name
don't. I don't want to get on this, but no, you don't, Anthony. Shut up.
Cereal.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Checks.
great.
Kill
Oh,
yourself.
checks. Oh man.
I don't even believe you eat a healthy enough cereal for checks. I don't believe you eat
Yeah, I don't believe you eat checks.
I don't.
I believe you
don't.
eat fucking Oreo cereal.
I've never had it.
I want it though. I want it though.
Honestly-
That's what I heard there.
Honestly, it does taste good in like small amounts, but really, you should only really have like a half a bowl of it, as opposed to like a normal bowl with anything else.
Yeah, which really tells you how bad just cereal typically is anyway.
Yeah,
You
it
can't even compare it.
becomes like just pure sugar, and usually like I'm better about that. Like I can handle things that are really sugary. I know a lot of people can't, but that one's just like oof.
Yeah, I get cereal from time to time, but not much.
I say this as someone whose favorite cereal is the Reese's Puffs.
Ooh, yeah, the Reese's Puffs are pretty good.
And just I would guess on your part, Lincoln, you hear Reese's Puffs and you almost gag a little because that sounds like it's too sugary for you.
I'm not too. I'm a big fan of sugar, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of Reese's Puffs.
That's
My
me.
favorite
What else?
cereal was for the longest time Frosted Flakes,
Nice.
That's not.
Frosted
that-
Flakes are good.
yeah, that's not too bad.
which literally is just sugar. It's just sugar.
So you're saying that's you, Austin? You're not a big sugar fan?
No, definitely not a big sugar guy.
What do you
You're
like then?
gross.
What's your junk food of choice?
Better not lie to us, boy.
M-
We'll
Pretty
fucking
much
know.
mine is either Reese's Puffs or cinnamon toast crunch.
Well,
Probably like cheese.
Cheese.
Shut up, Austin. Shut up.
We
Not-
found
not.
white.
There's no way your favorite junk food is cheese.
Yeah, I like cheese. It's pretty good.
That's not junk food though.
I mean, it fits all the descriptions of junk food.
What
Mm.
made-up descriptions of junk food have you made up in your mind that
It's not good.
falls?
It's not good. It's not good for you.
It's not bad for you either.
What is dairy, my good man?
Dude, cheese is awesome.
Calcium for your bones.
Junk food is literally empty calories. Cheese is not empty calories. How's this a hard question, Austin?
I guess you're right.
No. What is? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, what is your favorite junk food?
What is my favorite junk food then? If it's within those lines, I'd say pulled pork chips.
Alright.
Fucking cheese. Fucking white ass bitch.
Clancy's pulled pork chips are the best.
Yeah.
Thanks for making this a commercial, white man. Fucking cheese.
Part of this complete breakfast.
I would have accepted just a block of blue cheese as an answer, though. I would have accepted that.
I would have accepted if Austin was like, I don't eat junk food, but I do take a whole block of blue cheese and just shove it up my ass once a month.
I do get those fake cheese slices, and I just eat the whole package.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be too mean to you, Anthony, or interrupt Austin, but I think I'll go ahead and do it now. We don't really need to ask you what your favorite junk food is, because you know the idea is that for anyone else, that's the outlier. What I'm saying here, Anthony, is I fully believe that when you woke up this morning, your breakfast was like flaming hot Cheetos wrapped in beef jerky.
No.
No. I'm glad that I was wrong with my very silly, very silly. What's the word? Hyperbolic answer. My hyperbolic
my guess-
suggestion to you.
My guess is a Coca-Cola and didn't eat anything till lunch, and it was leftover hamburger helper?
No.
I'm gonna guess it was Pop-Tart that came from the back of his trunk.
Let's see. I didn't eat anything for breakfast. Then when it came to lunchtime, chicken patties with chocolate milk.
I don't know why I imagined you pouring the chocolate milk on the patties. But
I imagined that for a second too.
Just imagine him dipping it.
Yeah, that's the thing. In my case, it was because I was like anticipating when he said with. I was like, okay, he's gonna like do the sauce next, and then he said chocolate milk, and I was like, what? He said chocolate at first, and I thought he was gonna go chocolate syrup, and I was gonna be like, what the fuck? And he said chocolate milk. I was like, oh, okay. I do want to confirm for the audience though, Anthony is an adult man. He is not.
Not in yet.
He is not Robin Williams from the movie Jack. He is not a 10-year-old boy with like a growth disease that makes him look like an adult. Anthony can and has driven a car. He
does his taxes.
Yeah, he does his taxes. He can vote. There's
I like that one. He can vote.
Yes, we know he's not.
He's too lazy to vote.
If he wanted to, which, thank any god you believe in that he won't, but if he wanted to, he could have as many children as he wanted without restriction.
Do they actually restrict like teenagers from having too many kids?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I'm saying, because he's an adult. They definitely in America don't restrict adults from having any number of children.
Yet.
When we go into eco-fascism, it'll happen. There's an episode of Captain Planet that it had as a solution to They literally did overpopulation as an issue.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you're not gonna get all bangers. It makes it's too worrisome that Captain Planet was right too much, but that solves that.
The idea is that it would be like overconsumption. Because
okay, so they weren't even that wrong then.
Well, you could go the route that because this is Captain Planet. Captain Planet is made by Ted Turner, who's a billionaire owner of CNN. So it's like, yeah.
Wow.
So you could.
He actually made it. Like he's the creator of. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he made it. It was his idea. Came up with this.
Good going.
But yeah, you could go the route that maybe instead of overconsumption, that being a problem, maybe a more equitable distribution of resources, and then maybe that even will just naturally cause people to have less children, because as we know, poverty is linked with people having a lot of children. But that of course is never going to enter into the equation as an option, because again, it was made by billionaire Ted Turner.
See why this would be a conflict of interest. I'm a dipshit boomer who doesn't understand society, Jake. Explain to me why that matters. Why do you hate him for his success?
I don't hate him for his success. I love him. I will die for him, because he made he also made a wrestling show one time, so I'm contractually obligated to love him.
What show did he make?
He made WCW, World Championship Wrestling.
Interesting.
Did it specifically because A, he liked wrestling, and B, he wanted to have something to compete nationally with WWE.
I like to imagine he was a fan of WWE, and he's just like, man, these guys aren't even trying. I need to give them some competition so they give a shit.
That honestly was what ended up happening, funny enough, but
there's no way.
Yeah, that's what led to before WCW started doing their Monday night TV show that ran head to head against WWE, which they did at the time because they had guys like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, big names, and they thought we could actually stand a solid chance of like beating them in ratings.
Yeah.
Then the WWF at the time, conversely, had like a lot of stupid shit going on. They had like they had wrestlers like Doink the Clown, and oh, it's not even the stupidest ones. They have so many more. Duke of the Dumpster Drozy, who was a wrestling garbage man.
Oh fuck yeah.
What else do they have? The Gobbledygooker, which only showed up like once or twice.
That sounds
But
really racist. I don't know
it
why.
was a giant turkey. It was a man in a turkey costume.
And you didn't like this.
No one really did.
Why not? This sounds great.
Cause I don't know, honestly. It does sound great, looking back. But yeah, a lot of dumb shit. But then when they started, losing in the ratings, they're like, okay, we need to like try some other things to win this, and gradually hit upon the idea of like doing more like TV 14 style programming,
Okay.
and this led
Get that
to
risque.
get that risque. And this led to people like Stone Cold Steve Austin, or more famously The Rock, becoming big
The
stars.
Rock.
The movie store.
The movie store.
The ruiner of all movies. The Rock.
Do you know how The Rock became The Rock in WWE?
His abs murdered some Palestinian kid. I have no
No, it's even funnier than that.
Good.
So, originally, when he first came into the company, he wrestled under the name Rocky Maivia, which was a mix of his dad, who was a professional wrestler named Rocky Johnson, and then his grandpa on his other side of the family, Peter Maivia, was also a wrestler.
Nice.
And he was just like pretty generic, just like smiling, happy-go-lucky type character.
Yep.
And people didn't really like him too much because he was pretty generic, but they like pushed him very like aggressively. They were like, oh, he's gonna be the next big thing, because he was the first like third generation wrestler that they had. So nepotism and stuff.
Well, it's good for the fans.
It is. People would chant and like have signs that said "Die Rocky Die" because they hated him that much.
Wow.
So then, when that happened long enough, they were like, "Okay, this obviously isn't working. We gotta do something else." So at the same time, they had a group called the Nation of Domination, and it was a loose, parody, but just pretty much almost straightforward, of the Nation of Islam.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, and they were talking about how WWE is racist and holding black people down, and weirdly enough, for a company ran by Vince McMahon, they were the bad guys.
I can't imagine.
And The Rock.
It's really ballsy of them to make up a villain who calls them racist.
Yes.
That's that checks all the boxes of awesome right there.
If you go back through old episodes with them in it, you sometimes get, you'll sometimes hear more cheers than boos when they call them racist. And you'll see, they'll do a crowd shot. It's usually when they're in the South, funny enough. They do crowd shot, and
Shocking.
there are, you see there are black people cheering that. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Nice.
It also helped that they were portrayed as, they were imposing. They were like an actual threat. They weren't just
I don't get it. They didn't do any of the work. It was just me out there.
They didn't. Lazy cunts.
It's called socialism, Anthony, and it's ruining America.
Yeah. What
Game
if
is pushing it?
What if your sibling got 80% of your allowance for doing no chores?
That's what socialism is.
Time to murder a sibling.
That's what,
I like that. That's the answer. That's the capitalist answer, Anthony. Is solve all your problems with murders. Just call yourself an agency of defense, and it'll be fine.
Yes. you know, here's some free advice for you, Anthony, as you do this. The term mercenary gets a bad rap nowadays, but a private military company, now that is the
They
wave of the future.
sound like they
my
have
friend.
my interests that hard.
Yes.
Private public relations solver firm. There we go.
Yes. Anytime people under your employ do something like kill a foreign national or like massacre and rape a village, just sweep it under the rug and then quickly change the name of your company. Go through like half a dozen name changes because of this.
And we're definitely not referencing anything real.
Yeah.
This is all make believe. Have you ever, guys? You know, like black ice. You know what
Yeah.
I really hate? Like when it melts and it's black water.
Yeah, that's
You guys should Google black water. That shit.
Yeah.
Like you need to avoid that shit.
You do. We love it.
What's in it? What's in it, Lincoln? Is it bad
It-
stuff?
It's bad stuff. I think it's like mostly chemicals from companies, or maybe it's MLK. You never know. You have to Google it.
You know,
It's black power fist conduced into
Yeah.
liquid.
yeah, you know, Blackwater is so it's so 1997. That's so 1997 North Carolina.
You guys ready for the? We're getting near the end of the epilogue.
We are.
Log.
You know what's really cool though. You know what I think needs to make a comeback.
What's that?
You know how the Greeks they did, the Greeks didn't have the letter Y. That's a little fun fact for you. So with words that would make that sound, they would just like use I's at the end of them. And I think we should bring that back. Use it for like, I don't know, laboratory with an I, or maybe academy with an I. Someone should Google academy with an I instead of a Y.
Excellent.
Because as I said, Blackwater is so 1997.
It's so cool that definitely not companies make up the dumbest names of all time.
I know.
Sonya.
Uh,
No. Oh no, is this a bad people rebellion? Oh no. Oh no. Actually, we're talking about private companies. Isn't that what this guy did? He got like some private people he paid these motherfuckers to help him or something?
this guy? Yeah.
The people behind him?
You know who this guy looks like? He looks like he could be a prince.
He looks like the Chad version of, what's that douche's name that is married to the president's daughter and is in the administration? Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
He
Well,
looks like a Chad Jared.
I think he looks like a prince. I also think he looks like an Eric. Someone should Google like Eric Prince and see if this if you get fan art of this guy. I want to see if I'm not the only one who thinks like this.
So Anthony, you were probably paying attention. What is with the guys behind him? Who are they?
Fans,
Base,
I think.
Yeah, like they don't really say paid. They just assume, yeah. I'm just assuming fans here.
Very strange.
I
Hey,
think
There's
I
paid
think that
friends.
they think that this guy's one of the heroes.
Descendants of the heroes.
They're just some Japanese actors that he's paid to be his stand.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are the descendants of the heroes from the original story.
Yeah, they're essentially they call themselves celebrities.
Which that's very topical for real life.
His
It's-
hair is wiggling.
That doesn't happen in real life, Jake. I don't know what you're talking about.
Memes aside, meme yes aside, that is honestly unintentionally really woke. I'm gonna guess unintentionally because it's
Oh, yeah,
Nintendo.
definitely. That they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
You
And not
wouldn't
even really
definitely
that they're bad guys because they're just sort of like obnoxious nuisances.
Yes.
But just like these nepotistic like fail sons who are they are
Very
important.
strange.
They're stupid and strange and completely out of their depth, but they can afford to be like that and have a lot of money and be successful because they were
Still
born
have
into it.
fans.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
quote-unquote fans.
What we're saying is the English monarchy is an evolutionary dead end.
I don't know about that. I think we need to keep it going for a few more 100 years. See what happens.
Yeah. You know, we have not had a long enough trial run at seeing what happens when the world is run by the products of literal inbreeding.
Yes. I think that's the only problem with the royal family is that they have stopped inbreeding as much.
Yeah.
I think they need to go back to that.
I am willing to bet money there are people who legitimately make that argument.
Oh yes.
It's
Well,
like,
how else can you defend the monarchy? I mean, shit.
yeah, they have the
That's how they
noble
got
blood.
tricked. That's how they got tricked into giving up their power to the parliament. Because they're all inbred retards.
Dan. Yes, though. Correct.
I'm pretty sure I heard some idiots claim that like if they really wanted to, they could step in and like veto. They just don't.
I don't think they do.
I
don't
do
think they have
like-
anymore.
I do like the implication of your statement, though, Austin, where there's just like a parliament, like I don't know how many they have in there, like 500 people, who just all collectively got together with the nobles, drew up like a document, like a deal that just gave them parliamentary power. They're like, oh, Prince Charles, look over here, look, shiny pen, shiny pen. And then just this, like, yeah, retarded mongoloid fucking prince with like his eyes fused together into like a Sonic the Hedgehog mono eye.
Excellent.
He's a fucking cyclops.
Yeah, he's a human being that has the exact same proportions and facial features as Sonic the Hedgehog.
The Biclops.
Yeah, the Biclops.
But Sonic's so cool and fast.
He's not right.
I want Sonic to whisper into my butthole at night.
Bro, can I pay for that?
You know, we gotta go in. We'll go in halvesies on this.
We'll hire some LARPer to do that for us.
If anyone will be at insert name of any con here, and we'll be dressing up as Sonic the Hedgehog, Link and I will pay you money to whisper into our buttholes. And of course, Link and I will be holding hands the entire time that you do this.
Of course.
It's what you might call a bro moment. A broment, if you will.
Squad goals.
Squad goals. Sonic whispering into your butthole is the opposite, yet still companion to your masterpiece, Lincoln. Tails speaking binary into your butthole.
Yes.
Tails speaks binary quickly in your butthole. The
I want Tails
vibrations,
speak binary in my butthole.
the vibrations of the ones and zeros against your supple, fleshy hole reverberate through your body and cause your penis to leak pre-cum.
So, Austin,
Just the pool on the floor.
completely hypothetically,
Yes.
because we do not condone any sort of illegal or immoral activities. Which is better, boy ass or man ass?
How old is the boy ass?
You know, that could be up to you. If you have a
I want-
preference for a certain age,
I think it's just gonna be 18.
18.
Legal boy ass.
Why legal? This is all
Because,
hypothetical.
Because I ain't no pedophile.
That I'm gonna have to check Snopes on that one.
Snopes is gonna out me as a fucking pedo.
I'm gonna do this for you, Austin, since you're my friend. Politifact.com.
Is Austin a...
Yeah. Is Austin a pedophile?
Why am I hearing the Dragon Ball Z Saiyan music right
Uh.
It's that dog. It's powering up.
So the first option that I see is no pedophiles outside of Detroit are not being targeted by a serial killer. October 16th, 2018. Evidence ridiculously thin for sensational claim of huge underground Clinton sex network. I don't know about that one.
You gotta catch this dog.
Actually, you can't catch this dog.
Bro, why would you lie about that? Catch the doggy.
No,
Because
NBC News did not report
doggy.
Hillary Clinton covered up elite pedophile ring. Of course they wouldn't. They wouldn't report that.
This is a legendary, right?
Yeah, but it's the Shield legendary.
Fact-checking the pedophilia attacks against
Oh,
Joe
you can't
Biden.
catch the children.
No, you would have to trade someone for it, which I managed to convince someone to trade me theirs.
Here, I'll give PolitiFact this, based on that statement. There is highly publicized evidence of Joe Biden going up to children, young girls specifically, and touching on them and like leaning in like he's sniffing them, and they look uncomfortable. So in a way, imagine this scenario in your head, guys. You are walking down the sidewalk. You look over and you see a man. He is squatting almost on the hood of a car. He has his pants down by his ankles, and he is clenching his fist and grunting. Then a bus drives by, and it obscures your vision. And then the next time, when it leaves, you look over and you see the man still squatting over that car, and now there's a turd underneath him on the hood of that car.
Hop, watch out, he's gonna eat you.
Now, you didn't see this man shit on that car. There's no concrete evidence that you've seen this man shit on that car.
Right.
So, what are you to think here?
I found you.
If he's a minority, I could just call the cops and it wouldn't matter.
That's pretty good.
I do like that answer. My answer is we make him president. I think I fully understood the question, yes.
Yes. The answer is yes. We make him president because there's a freaking Cheeto in the White House. I'll say this
I'm just gonna
too.
say I'm gonna call the cops on him anyway, regardless. And I'm just gonna sit and watch him get brutalized by the police.
I must say it's really sad that Bernie Sanders is hurting Biden's support among the Latino community by using his Jewish mind control powers to force Joe Biden to play Despacito.
Damn those NWO.
That would be a very Jew
Damn
thing to do.
Damn Bernie Sanders and his filthy Hebe tricks.
Despacito.
I knew that story existed because what Jake's referring to is a real, I don't know, from CNN or MSNBC.
Yeah, MSNBC. Some dude who's like a political advisor or something for not Bernie Biden, said that Bernie's the reason why Biden doesn't have as good support from Latinos.
Yep.
Every time we try to out the government as snake people.
We knew it was going to happen, but I was going to just try to ignore it. But I think their stupid argument is basically the Cuban Floridians don't like Bernie. And they're so dumb they believe Trump propaganda that they're the same person.
There you go. There you go, Austin. Yeah, this is the Pokemon you get.
They bought into imperialist propaganda that Gusanos are people.
Catch that sword dog.
But they're not. Because as we all know, Gusano means worm. That's what they are.
Did you just use a regular Pokeball?
Yeah, that's what I did last time, and I managed to catch it on the first try.
Neat.
Yeah,
Full
first.
health?
Pretty much. I had my friends watch when I was doing it because I was doing it with pretty much every Pokemon I came across. I just drew a regular Pokemon, and majority of the times just worked.
Wow, this game is way more broken than I thought. I didn't know they made it that easy.
Yeah, I know. I would say this Pokemon game is the easiest to catch Pokemon.
I think that was really the hardest thing about Pokemon is like you want to catch the legendaries, buy 100 of them, and set an hour of your free time away.
Yes.
You're gonna be throwing a lot of balls.
I'll probably just use the Master Ball.
Some
No.
people who hear this episode might they might object to our talk of Gusanos
What you
and
say,
our
Lincoln?
looking down at them. Here you go. Here you go.
I was gonna say that in the old Pokemon, you at least had some strategy in the sense that maybe not to beat the game, but you had a catcher team. You had a
Yes.
Pokemon that had like false swipe.
Oh
You
yeah,
had a paralyzer, someone that puts them to sleep.
yeah,
But yeah, that's all I was saying.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Pretty
trick
much,
shot.
pretty much like because I was curious like if I could do it with almost every Pokemon, and every time it just like it took me a few tries. And because I was just like, you know what, I don't want to do any damage. I'm just gonna catch at full health, and pretty much the majority of times it just worked.
Nice.
There was
But
only
yeah,
like there was only like a few Pokemon like the Octopus where that didn't work out, and I pretty much had to like fight it multiple times because I kept killing it.
Boy
Uh,
hole.
Do you want to give this Pokemon a nickname?
Let's see. What could we call this? What would be a good one?
Boris Johnson, Margaret Thatcher.
What's a... Is there anyone that's like, any far-right chud or politician or something like that associated with dogs?
Hmm.
Call him Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee.
If everyone's okay with it, then how do you spell that?
Huckabee.
Okay, Huck.
Yes.
Okay.
Abee.
Oh,
Or AB, yeah, EE, two E's.
wait.
Gotta do capitalized, loser.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why?
It's a proper name.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Huckle. Okay.
Huckle, no, just Huckabee. No L.
What does Mike Huckabee have to do with dogs?
I will explain it to you
Okay,
after he finishes here.
So Huck and AB and then
Two E's.
2 E's. Okay.
Yes. So, there is a... It's a rumor, but it's one of those where it seems like it's pretty close to being true. But I'm gonna say allegedly, just in case.
In Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, in Minecraft. So the rumor is that one of Mike Huckabee's kids killed a dog at a Boy Scout camp. On July 11th, 1998, two young men working as counselors at Camp Pioneer in Hatfield, Arkansas, killed a dog at that Boy Scout camp. One of those young men was 19-year-old Clayton Frady of Texarkana, and the other David Huckabee, the youngest son of Arkansas Governor Michael Dale Mike Huckabee. David Huckabee was 17 at the time of the slaying, although he would turn 18 less than 2 weeks later. Both young men were fired over the incident.
So we get league cards. Did we discuss what the hell those are for? And why we should get his now?
You think he's killing people now?
I think it's their calling card or whatever. I don't know for sure, but I've been told that you could use the league cards to, like, battle those people in the semifinals again. Like, you get to
Really-
choose. Like,
really
you get.
dumb.
Apparently, him killing the dog happened. Like, it's established fact.
I didn't listen to it exactly, but why did he kill the dog? Do we know?
That's what's not confirmed.
All right, boys. Console Commandant Edition. We have to find out why he murdered this dog.
Governor Huckabee said in 2007 interview conducted by Larry King that, quote, "It was mangy. It looked like it was going to attack." Father of the other young man fired over the dog, Slang said in 1998 news article his son had come upon one or more scouts who had the dog, quote, hung over a limb and choking. So his son, quote, put it out of its misery. Scout Executive Young said in another 1998 news article the two young men had told him the dog appeared to be ill.
Right. very cool, very normal. Just Boy Scouts going around, you know, doing the old, you know, help suicide of dogs.
Scouts honor.
And
Scouts
honor.
honor.
No one connected to any of the principals apparently wanted to talk about how the dog was dispatched. The only one in that group who said anything about this was Danny Frady, father of Clayton Frady, and even he didn't describe just what his son did beyond averring that when his son came upon the animal, it was being hanged by others. Anonymous rumors about how the dog was killed hold that Frady and Huckabee hanged the dog, slit its throat, and stoned it to death.
Yeah, these people are normal, and their kids are very normal.
Jeez.
One lingering question about the incident is why young Frady and Huckabee would have been fired from their jobs as camp counselors if they had merely put a suffering animal out of its misery or struck down a sickly animal that looked like it was about to attack someone.
And then he said, I know, right? Gosh.
Scout Executive Young, the person who dismissed them from their jobs, said the pair were fired because they had violated a Scout law. A Scout is kind.
I like how Hop can just convince him to calm down, and that's all it needs to happen. It's good. It's a good game. I like this story.
A December 2007 Newsweek article reported that shortly after the animal's death, the local prosecuting attorney wrote a letter to the Arkansas State Police asking them to investigate the case to see if the two young men involved had violated state animal cruelty laws. The police did not look into the matter, and no charges were filed.
I can't imagine why.
He can read Pokemon.
Oh, he can? Good.
John Bailey.
He's saying the Pokemon told him that he's worthy.
Pokemon fucked me in my ass.
He's Brock. He's a breeder.
John Bailey, then director of Arkansas State Police.
Because he throws a Pokeball at it, he gets to keep it.
Cool.
Alright, here I go then.
John Bailey, then
Oh,
director of
Master.
Arkansas State
You
Police.
don't
told
even see the
Newsweek
Pokeball in his hand.
that personnel in Governor Huckabee's employ, his chief of staff and personal lawyer, leaned on him to write a letter officially denying the local prosecutor's request for an investigation. Bailey, a career officer who had been appointed chief by Huckabee's Democratic predecessor, said he viewed the lawyer's intervention as improper and terminated the conversation. Bailey was fired by Huckabee 7 months later, with, according to Bailey, one of the reasons given by Huckabee being that I couldn't get you to help me with my son when I had that problem.
Here's our last Pokemon battle with Hop.
Oh yeah.
Newsweek
let's
quoted
go.
I.C. Smith, the former FBI chief in Little Rock, as saying, without question, Huckabee was making a conscious attempt to keep the state police from investigating his son.
It's, very cool. Very cool, Huckabee. I'm so glad you're still in politics.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. He should have done that to protect his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, more important than dog murder.
Yeah, and I'll say again, that is David Huckabee, son of Governor Mike Huckabee, former Republican presidential candidate, brother of Sarah Huckabee.
Brexit. Don't hold anything back. Actually, Brexit. Actually, leave the EU. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Brother of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Remember her?
She was the dumb lady from the White House.
She was the dumb lady for the White House. You could say the whole family is dumb.
Yes. I have a feeling if we saw a picture of the brother, it looked just like her, but just without long hair.
I'm gonna
Like,
look
that's
up what
I
he
would
looks
imagine.
like. David Huckabee kind of does look very similar to her. I will say he looks exactly like how I would imagine a dog murderer to look.
Nice. I shall look this up too.
Yeah, just go on Google Images.
American businessman is what his bio is.
Nice.
Yeah, that does look like a dog murderer. It looks like a stereotypical, like, showing children, if you see a stranger, and it's just this guy's face pops up.
Yeah, David Huckabee does look like an actor who would be typecast for, like, children's safety instructional videos.
Yeah.
Hey kid, I'm a friend of your mom's.
Someone put a picture between him and, you remember that episode of Always Sunny where Dennis gets fat?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That it does look like that.
It's so funny.
That's
So
great.
mean. So funny, though.
They're still making
Yeah.
new episodes of Sunny, right?
I believe so. I don't think it's canceled.
You know what, I gotta say, I really feel bad for the actor who plays Dennis for getting that comparison.
yeah.
Even with fat face makeup, that's still very mean. Because, you know, from what I heard, he's a really nice guy, that actor.
Probably, you know. Who could be a bad person and make Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Us.
How could you possibly be a bad person to make that show? It doesn't make any sense.
I will not like Charlie unless he does the fucked up shit he does in that show.
Yes.
Have you guys seen that vampire equivalent show that of Always Sunny?
No.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes.
I haven't seen the show, but I saw the movie. The movie's really good. I'd recommend that, Lincoln.
I think I did watch a few episodes. It was okay.
I like the movie. Like I said, I haven't seen the show. It's pretty good.
One shot at Anthony, murder it.
That was what what first made me look into Vampire the
Damn.
Masquerade, because I thought, you know,
Should
most
sucker punch Anthony.
because of how most D&D campaigns normally go, especially with our group, that movie is basically what I would imagine, like
What we do
a
in Vampire.
yeah, what we do in Vampire.
Absolutely. If David doesn't ruin our fun, yes.
You
Being
know,
a straight man.
yeah, being a fucking hetero.
Anthony, I just want you to know, sucker punch. That's all I want
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
to know. You're
So-
a sucker, and I'm gonna punch.
Owned.
He's
Yeah, we can even bring in Twig as our little minion boy.
yeah, everyone will get that reference. Awesome.
Everyone
Yeah.
loves. Yeah, I'll mention in our 5e game we play that David DMs. My character, the orc druid, he picked up a little kobold buddy during a quest, and he just sort of like it has a weird relationship of like treating him well, but also like quietly, like unintentionally abusing him.
I don't know if unintentional is the word here.
Well, yeah, there's probably a better word, because what I mean when I say unintentional is like he doesn't think it's abuse, but he just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like, I see it as like when, you know, in the trope of like a big guy like pats you on the back, and he thinks it's just like a friendly pat, but because it's big, it's like, oof, that fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That's how that's how I see it. That's how I'm interpreting it. It's like, oh yeah, it's Twig. Twig's
He's not quite people.
he's
so
not
it
quite
doesn't matter.
people. Which, you know, that's not mean, because as we've established, Twig doesn't like being intimated as being like people. He thinks it's cool when we say that he's not people.
I want Twig to die just like in mid-combat and just see how long anyone takes to notice. That's what I hope David does with Twig.
That would be funny.
That's just me.
What I think he would likely do in a similar scenario is just like, we would be like in an ambush, just like some huge fight, and then if we don't like mention doing anything with Twig, like getting him to safety, then like he dies during the ambush.
Yeah. And David's just like, that's what you get for not taking care of your pet.
Yes.
You have to mention him every time. You have to feed him and walk him.
You gotta take him for walkies. You gotta take him for Christopher Walkies.
Fucking hammer arm, Jesus.
So, Lincoln, if you were to play Vampire the Masquerade, what type of character would you make?
Do they have vampire flamethrowers?
Hmm. That's a good question. Vampires usually don't like fire. They get frenzy checks when they're near fire. It's one of the few things that could hurt them.
Could I buy a, you know, those fake lights, like the fake sunlights?
Yeah.
Could I buy those and use them like a weapon, like laser beam?
You could use it to like definitely you definitely like use it as a distraction. You could use it as like a repellent. There will be vampires that see that and be like, oh shit, freak the fuck
Before
out.
we get too far, we beat a Snorlax with this fucking squirrel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was level 68 Snorlax.
We're fucking champions.
What level is our squirrel thing?
Level 59.
Why is the squirrel thing better than the Snorlax?
I don't know.
Because of logic and reason.
Yeah,
Well, that too.
Starcraft has that logic and reason on its side. But yeah, that's awesome. Well, yeah, go on.
But yeah, you can you could scare the people with that. I don't know if it would necessarily work as a weapon, unless they had like something like there are powers essentially that can make people like because they think something affects them like that, it will actually affect them that way.
Yeah.
So you could use that perhaps in tandem with like a power.
There we go.
Critical hit.
That would be like either the Malkavian special ability or the Ravnos.
I would either do that, or I would be a vampire that really desperately wants to be a werewolf and tries to trick himself into being a werewolf, and he just bites people.
That's
But,
pretty
he makes
funny.
barky noises.
For that one, you'd probably want to be a gangrel because they get animalism and they can become like dog people that aren't werewolves but are like close.
Beautiful.
They can also communicate with animals too. That's I think the first. I think it's like the base level power of animalism. So it's like, yeah, you can talk to whatever animal that you want.
I want to talk to dead dogs.
You can't talk to dead dogs
I
unless.
want to talk to dead dogs who have been killed by the children of senators.
That would be funny. You would have to not only have the animalism, you'd have to have like someone who can get you in contact with a dead dog. Which you can do, because there are... Yeah. Yeah, and there are vampires that can do that.
Sorry, Hop.
Sorry, Hop.
All
You're
right,
in the trash.
Your last Pokemon is that legendary.
Austin, if you do this, I just want to imagine there's a long line of creatures you get to talk to.
So I assume you want me to go not really here.
So I'm thinking
Yeah.
about animating my, drawing a comic about my own personal superhero that I've made.
Dude, Hop just said he was embarrassed because he was the only one into it. It's called Rape Hop. It's not good. Sorry, go on. What are you saying, Austin?
I'm gonna make my own comic strip about my superhero that I've made.
No, you won't.
What's he called?
He's teleporting dick guy.
Alright. What's he do?
He can mentally teleport his dick anywhere he wants to.
Now, he's not consenting and he's playing rough. This is just not okay.
I think you mentioned this like this as a hypothetical superpower before.
Yeah, Austin
I
gets
did.
some new penis-related
I did.
powers.
No, that just means I honestly think he has thought about this idea before.
Yeah.
And this isn't just like a bit he's doing now. I still don't think you will actually draw it, just because I think you'll forget, as many people do with things. You'll remember it like 2 weeks from now, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I wanted to draw that that comic. But then
Right.
you'll get distracted with homework, and then you'll lose that thought again for a couple weeks.
It might be true. Might be right.
See, what you should do is look at one of the RPG books for superheroes and actually make a hero that works with your concept. Like, you take off your dick and you can add properties to it and then teleport it.
No.
So
Like, this is the point of the
I know
comic
the
book.
power
He's
you
always
could
looking
go
for his
with.
dick.
I don't remember the exact term, but you can basically take your body parts away, like
Yeah, that-
take your arm or like leg apart.
No.
Well, yeah,
So-
what Austin's about to describe is that he's looking for his dick because it's
Yeah.
missing.
Here are his powers. It doesn't just have like one.
Because I
power.
remember this
He has
conversation.
a spectrum of powers, right? Like, he has the ability to teleport his dick wherever he wants, right? His
Yeah.
penis is functionally indestructible. Like, basically, like, nothing can break it or destroy it. It is always going to maintain its shape.
Anthony, what are you hoping for with what you're
important
doing?
question
No,
for
hold
this.
On, hold on,
Awesome.
hold on.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No. Look at what Anthony's doing.
Let me see.
I need to.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it. What were you gonna do?
He's gonna use Max Potion again. He got.
I was
One
hoping
hit at
he
that point.
switched up his Pokemon move, but he keeps using the same one.
He's not being dumb. I was hoping he would be dumb. You could
was
do
hop-
this. You could
I was
definitely
hoping-
use it.
I was hoping I could cheese my way through this fight like everything else in this game.
I want you to use all 44 of your Max Potions. That's what I
Do
want.
it.
I want you to make it
Do
run
it.
out of PP.
Do it.
I mean, if it'll work, why not?
So yeah, Austin, the important question I was going to ask regarding this concept, you say that it is indestructible. Can he still feel through it? Can he feel sensations through it?
Yes, while it's attached, yes.
Does that include pain?
To a certain extent, yes, you can feel the pain.
That could be a dicey situation there.
Sargon might
Yeah.
be the hero we need.
He seems OP for what
Like, he can feel a comical amount of pain that would be funny to draw.
Someone throws his dick in a meat grinder and it doesn't get destroyed, so he's just constantly feeling the pain as if his dick was being mashed by a meat grinder,
Right.
except it's not. Which sounds very bad. Sounds like I would not want that to happen.
But the plot of he keeps imagining his dick being teleported, and the thing about it is he can't always control it. He can control it,
Counter.
but like
Damn it.
No.
a lot of the
Dummy,
times
you
he
coulda
does it
killed him.
involuntarily.
Oh no, you would have died.
But part of his power is that he always knows. Generally, he always knows the direction to go in to find his penis.
I have
you can just sense it.
I have a villain concept that I've been waiting for whenever I decide if I get a wild hair up my ass and run superheroes for you guys. I have a villain you might want to put in this, Austin. His name is Rape Ape. His name.
Was gonna rape his cock.
Rape Ape is a gorilla who rapes.
That's not very clear with the name. I would brainstorm some better names.
I'll consider that. But yeah, that's what Rape Ape does.
What is Rape Ape's MO? Like what? He's gotta have a deeper
See
thought.
society burn and also fuck it.
He wants to get his nut off.
So he just rapes.
Yeah, he rapes.
It's about sending a message.
Yes. So some things are more important than money. Sometimes you gotta send a message. And
in his case, it's rape.
yes.
Sounds like a pretty good complex guy.
Yes. He does have layers. Because of that, now just you saying that, I will just add more character details.
Make
Like,
it so complex and woke underneath that no one can complain anymore. Kind of problematic character.
I'll just do like he's got a sister who is dying of cancer, and she's they don't have health care because
Before you continue, Anthony, I just want to let you know, it's not looking too hot.
It's not. One Pokemon just has to survive a hit.
Oh man,
We'll make it work.
Why are
Yeah.
you getting fucked up so bad, dude?
if Pokemon was at any point ever a video game, it is no longer.
That's fair. What do you mean? He only has 60 more revives.
Oh, thank you, Daceful.
He survived. I can now revive one more.
Yeah, Anthony, you don't deserve to be the champion in any capacity.
He's a clever boy. He's an anime protagonist. He was the only one smart enough to buy
This
60
would-
revives.
This would be like if, you were at the Olympics, right? That you're doing like the marathon sprints, and like every 2 meters you like had to pause. You're like, time out, and you just like get an oxygen mask and you just start breathing in that. While everyone else doesn't get that. They just have to stand around and wait for you to get as much oxygen as you want.
And you haven't tried to hit him in a while.
He's playing it safe.
Yeah, there we go.
He sacrifices one Pokemon to revive another one.
It is the Anthony trademark technique.
It's called retard syndrome.
We did it.
I'm surprised you can like Dark Souls, Anthony.
What makes you say that?
Because if this is your way of playing a game meant for children, I can't imagine a game like notorious for its difficulty and inability to, just cheese it by running on ahead and doing whatever you want.
He excels at those games because he
I'm
can
gonna become a Pokemon professor because I can't make it as a trainer. That's what I really want the whole time.
That's what Hop wants. When it comes to Dark Souls, I usually try and learn their pattern and then try to dodge it.
Then you won't do that for Pokemon though.
It's not alive. It's a turn-based. It's boring.
Pokemon, you can just brute force it.
I can, so I will.
Yes.
I'm still young and super energetic.
I will say, Anthony, if that is the way you want to take that, you can just brute force it.
Work smarter, not harder.
You could just not buy or play the game at all, and you could just look up the cutscenes and gameplay on YouTube.
But I gotta
In
make
fact,
sure it still works.
you could just skip to the ending.
I just like how Hop has no inclination of being a Pokemon professor other than he knows Sonia and he lost a Pokemon battle you. That's it.
I think he wants to fuck her, and this is his plan.
Long con.
It is a long con.
It's gonna be funny too when it's like 4 years from now and you're both teenagers, and it's like
Bazinga. Hello? Guys. Ugh. Give it a second.
Traditionally watch the credits all the way through. All's Well That Ends Well would be the perfect one.
Yes.
Did we lose all that, Anthony?
No, that was just my Discord being dumb.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Okay. It's a good thing I didn't actually say the N-word then when I said the N-word.
Yeah, I was just like, hello guys? Hello? Because it just suddenly went dark and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna see what's going on with my Discord.
I
But
hope
yeah.
you kept all the audio in.
No, the audio would
Not.
basically if you guys went silent, the audio wouldn't have picked anything up.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, your audio, the audio of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just
probably
leave
did
it.
keep that.
Yeah, leave it in the episode because I'm kind of curious on what the hell you said while we weren't there
Probably,
in the room
oh
with
shit,
you.
Discord is not acting right.
I was
Silence.
I was more like because you guys it just went silent and I was like, guys, hello. That's pretty much all I said, and then I noticed Discord was being dumb.
So now that's back to business
Yeah.
usual. Austin,
No
Uh,
juice.
how do you think that the detachable penis man and rape ape, what do you think their dynamic would be as hero and villain?
Well, the detachable penis man kind of has to solve his problems in a very physical sense. He doesn't have any other powers other than the ability to detach his penis.
All right.
So he has to be pretty creative with how he deals with his enemies. Rape Ape, how do you say that he would come in contact with Rape Ape? What would you say?
I would say, I'm going to imagine. I'm going to imagine that this is sort of like a golden age comic, like it's in the 40s style, very campy, stuff like that. So
Right.
probably detachable penis man. He knows his penis is somewhere in like the large city that he's headed towards. And while he's walking down the street, suddenly like a woman just screams
What
and
was the thing that he imagined when he had his penis teleport?
he saw like an alleyway where homeless people and rats were fighting over it.
So he was thinking about homeless people and rats, and then teleport his penis to them.
Yes. And he goes to the city, and a woman points and screams. And it's like, it's Rape Ape. And then the giant gorilla shows up and grabs individual to assault.
Now we have to do the battle tower.
Let's do it.
Well, for him to effectively.
I would love to see Anthony lose at the battle tower.
Yeah, for him to effectively defeat Rape Ape, he would have to get his penis again, because he can only teleport it when it's on his body.
Okay. But yes, I absolutely want Anthony to do the battle tower.
And then
I'm pretty much done with this.
to defeat Rape Ape
fuck
with his
you.
penis,
You owe me
he would-
this.
Fine.
Like,
Awesome.
You'd have to teleport
I
his
did.
penis
I
into
did
Rape
Battle
Ape's
Tower
brain.
on my profile, and I did okay.
I like how I have to preempt you with that because we all know what's gonna happen next.
yes.
Look at my game where I, just fuck the game up. And
Look
then
at my-
didn't follow the rules.
Look at my average size penis.
Because I only did I think few couple battles, and then just got boring. I want to battle.
I mean, it is for the nerds who care about the meta, as all this is for.
Yes. And I don't usually even do the battle tower for that reason, but I want Anthony to do it.
I mean, what do you do it for?
What do I do it for?
Yeah.
Just like curiosity, see what it's like. And also to see if like you get items for it. Yeah.
When I found out,
I think you do. I think you. If I remember right, I think you do get items.
Yeah.
You always get some items. It's usually not very cool.
Yeah, if I remember right, the third person in this battle is the champion, the old champion, and you get to fight him again.
Nice. But yeah, it's my hope that your hubris destroys you.
I think Anthony should be a villain in the rape story, rape ape story.
What will he do?
He will get raped, but he'll be too disinterested for it to be fun
Yep.
for the rape ape.
He'll be the Rat King.
Another
the Rat King has
superhero.
acquired- The Rat King is like an underground superhero that has acquired my penis, and I have to coerce him to allow me to have my penis back.
I'm imagining this
I help
as
him defeat Rape Ape.
yeah.
He's been trying to defeat Rape Ape for months, but he hasn't been able to do it on his own. And
Alright.
teleporting penis man gets into the city looking for his penis and finds out that the Rat King has it.
The way I'm imagining this now, as you describe it that way, it's like in the old Golden Age comics, where on the cover would be like, "Oh, the Dream Alliance you never thought you would see." The detachable penis man teams up with the Rat King, and it's like the both of them on the cover,
Yeah,
and Rape Ape is menacing them both.
that sounds like exactly what I was thinking about.
You can team up with Chandler's ex character from Anthony's superhero campaign, where he was just a tough guy with a stick.
The stick that was shaped like a sword,
Right.
just like a plastic sword or a wooden sword.
You could be the Dream King. The very dumb, as part of his character, the guy with the stick shaped like a sword, and the guy with the teleporting penis.
Here's another classic villain for detachable penis man, Austin.
Right.
You already know. You already know what it's gonna be. Big dick retard.
He makes an appearance.
He will be one of the members of his rogues gallery.
I mean, if we're gonna go, we forgot the best character for the team up. It could have been Austin's other best character, dog with a gun in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That could be a sidekick.
His sidekick, dog with a gun in his mouth.
Yes.
We.
The most powerful superhero of all time.
Oh, but how could I have lost?
How could you have
Child.
lost?
That's how.
You're in
Child
2 battle points.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sure.
You did good, Anthony.
We believed in you the whole time. Definitely. Absolutely.
Hello,
Drop
my name is Finley.
the weirdest Pokemon in this game.
My father owns a convenience store.
Oh no. Is that a is that plagiarism right there?
What?
What do you think this is plagiarizing? I have an idea of what you think this is plagiarizing. But,
whatever this adventure, fucking
Falcor from the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah, Never-Ending Story.
Yep, I knew it. But no, he's based on a Chinese dragon, but also he's old. That's because he's got white hair and a beard. That's why, if you notice his name, it's Drampa. Like Dragon Grandpa. I was also confused what this was when it showed up in, I think it was Sun and Moon, and I was just like, what the fuck is this?
What if it says Falcor Pokemon?
It doesn't.
What if it did?
What if it did? What if it said the plagiarism Pokemon?
What if all diabetic people lost their feet?
Pokemon are just fucking weird looking. It's his thing right now.
So what if there's a game where it was Pokemon, right? But instead of capturing the Pokemon, it was a highly compressed, highly pixelated, animated video of your mother being raped at gunpoint.
That's the game. It's just really blurry
Yes.
and dark, and then slightly green because of the weird night vision.
Well, it depends. Which Game Boy are you playing this on?
Game Boy Color, yes.
Well then, yeah, you get like little, you get the nice little color. It could be like a mono green-ish color, or it could be like, you know, could be rendered well. Could be like Pokemon Crystal, you know. Pokemon Mom Rape Crystal. I would. I'm gonna say in Minecraft for this because it's obviously going to be a joke, but it's still messed up. But I think you know, to be funny, you like take a snuff film and like you somehow find a way to like compress it down small enough, and then you put it onto a Game Boy cartridge, and like you sell it as a ROM hack. But it's not even like a game. It's just a just a video of. Remember how they had like those Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon like
yes,
episodes on it?
terrible.
It'd be like that, but it's a snuff film.
Get it in the cartridge of Mother. The US version.
You
Sell it at thrift stores.
that would be great. It's a Mother 3 ROM hack. That would be. That sounds like it'd be a creepypasta. Like I bought a ROM hack of Mother 3 at a fucking thrift store, and when I played it, it was a snuff film. There's a woman being raped and then crying and begging for her life before they killed her.
I'm pretty
And
sure
then-
there's a Sweet Life of Zack and Cody Game Boy movie.
Yes.
What if it was
Interesting.
just like cut in between? Like it starts
Oh,
playing
in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's just all of a sudden
This study
they
had to
go
get
to do
cheap
something
Revenge. This kid's evil.
and like it's cut well into it, and it's like he opens the door to something and he sees. and it
Whoa,
starts
rare
playing the
candy.
video.
That would be funny. That'd be funny if you could do that to like a regular Zack and Cody thing, where like I don't know, they probably had like a Disney Channel original movie.
Anthony, you just gotta beat one more and then we'll respect you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm done.
Oh, come
Fuck
on.
you.
I
You say that
did-
because you know. You
I
say that because you know you're gonna lose.
I did the battle tower, man.
I tried the battle tower
Okay.
and I won. in my
Pussy
heart.
Anthony knows that he is a loser and a failure.
Fine.
The secret to Anthony is you just bully him until he does what you want.
I insulted his gamer pride. Yeah, you gotta beat the champ, Anthony.
You gotta beat the champ with all of your trash Pokemon.
I don't remember how many times you have to do this before you get to the champ.
Yeah, we're not doing the champ. It'll take too long. Probably
He
a
said,
lot of
from what he said, it's this one. He said there was 2 and then this one.
I think so. I don't remember it being that like far away. I actually don't.
I'll look it up. I'll see
Yeah,
how many it is.
because I don't remember how many.
Youngster Brent. Oh, youngster Brent looks like such a kidnappable little boy.
What an observation.
And the only people who do Dynamax is pretty much the champion, I think.
That's really cheap that you can, but they can't.
Well, they don't even bother.
Yeah, that seems really cheap. This is the shittiest battle tower ever.
It would have been funnier if
That
this
was even
Pokemon was
better.
an Ursa ring.
How is this even fucking meta if you can do this and they don't bother? You just press the I win button.
Pretty much.
Fucking unbelievable. This game is just strange. Well, I think it's safe to say that Pokemon might be the first mainstream non-game game where, like, it's just a walking simulator pretending not to be one. I think
That's what
fair to
Anthony's
say.
been saying to us the whole time, but
Yeah,
not
he's-
doing the game right.
It's just like Anthony dies at the end. It's like, guys, I just get what Anthony was trying to tell us the whole time.
Yeah. I understand it now. If you don't try, you'll just make it to the end by trial and error.
Say 8.
You save so many calories by not using your brain. You'd be surprised.
That's an interesting diet option. Folks, just be dumb.
Just be dumb. Be bad at Pokemon. Be dumb.
Save so many calories. Actually, you want to use calories. I don't know why. You just save money in buying less food because you need less food.
Right.
You'll always face Leon immediately before reaching a new tier.
No.
You have a slower metabolism. That way you can live longer in the winter without food.
If I had to guess,
you
who
never
the
go
lowest
by,
metabolism,
'cause, like,
it would be Anthony. So
If he moved,
check it out.
if he moved, you'd have to use energy. If you use energy, that's not good. You have to eat.
So, Austin, how deep would you dick that young man?
Only deep enough to where it wouldn't traumatize him permanently.
I don't think that exists, Austin.
How deep would you say that is? What's your working measurement on that?
Yeah, what trial and error did you? How many times did you have to do it to figure it out?
You know, it's really a case-by-case basis with the boys.
It depends on the child. Get Sargon out.
Depends on the child.
That's a famous quote from Sargon when he's talking to a fellow right-winger, and the fellow right-winger just straight up says that he was molested, but he was the predator. And Sargon was just like, yeah, I guess it depends on the child now that you mention it.
Here, let me give you my card. What? You don't have a business card?
What, you bitch?
Child? Fucking child?
Yes.
Yeah, Sargon, when given someone that he agrees with, finds out that he's in support of pedophilia, just kind of caved in immediately.
Hell yes.
And just said depends on the child. By the way, this weirdo said that you can't look at me and tell me when I was 12 I couldn't consent. I knew me better than you did.
Damn.
That's a very cool guy. I forget what his
Who?
name was. I forget who it was. It was a
So
famous story
how
about
did he
Gun-
frame that he was raped, but I was also the aggressor?
That's just how he just said it.
How can you be raped and also be?
Well, he was smart. He was smart and he knew what he was doing.
Who was he raped by?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's internalized the fucking line
Yeah.
that the guy who abused him gave him.
More than likely.
Which is sad, but it's also funny because it means that while he's going like, oh no, I couldn't have been fucking abused because I'm smart. It's like, you got played like a damn fiddle, boy.
Yeah.
He
Like,
abused me. The old man abused me.
Did I share that clip with you? It was the Dale, it was like the Dale quote.
Maybe.
I think I meant to. So what it was is,
What?
It was, what?
You just got burned when I used the water attack.
Was it
Probably.
scald?
No.
No, it was when he was Dynamax.
Oh, okay. But maybe it was just the Max geyser. Maybe that's just an effect. But what it was, the clip was Dale is on Hank's roof, and Hank is like mad about that, wondering what the fuck he's doing, and he's up there with like a hammer and like an antenna. He's like, I'm starting a pirate radio station. Gonna do that, and then Hank's like, damn it, put that on your own roof. And then Dale's like, I played you like a set of spoons. I only pretended to put it on your roof so you'd be okay with me putting it on my roof, sucker.
I remember that episode. I found that funny because I have a feeling that that might have been true. That would be the only way Hank would have been okay with Dale putting a satellite on his own roof.
It is really good, like
Dang.
foresight on his part.
Yeah.
So I did that
You did it.
again.
You're a good boy.
What is your
Well,
rank now?
Rank 3.
Rank 3. If you
More times.
do it, because you're at the point, you're at the last rank before you move up to the next tier.
Yeah.
You're getting close to the champion.
So what? One more, you think? Or?
Hopefully.
It's a champion. We have to see him. He's
Uh,
our boy. We've counted this far.
Yeah, if you can beat the champion in Battle Tower, I will concede that you are not bad at Pokemon.
So when we all get really old and move into the same neighborhood, guys,
Yes.
and live next door, and then Jake turns into
Dale.
Jake turns into Dale.
I like how you set this up so you wouldn't turn into Dale.
Anthony will turn into probably would turn into.
Turn into.
Oh, I'm so big.
I'm so
Turn into
fucked.
Bill. Yeah, turn into Bill.
No,
Minecraft. Turn to Minecraft.
no. David will turn into Bill.
That's me.
Yeah, David will turn into Bill. Who's Anthony gonna be?
He's gonna
Anthony
be...
would be Khan.
Awesome.
Anthony would be Khan.
Get off my lawn!
Yes. I can see this.
I
Stupid.
figured you'd be Con Austin.
I don't know. No, Austin is
I'm gonna
Dale
be
Ribble.
I'm gonna become a cop.
That's why I was gonna go the route of Con, because I'd say if any one of us would get like a stereotypical middle class PMC type job, I think it would be you. Yeah. You'll get in with your schooling and with your military service
And my small penis.
and your small penis. Yes.
Yeah.
I think by process of elimination, I'm glad we're on the same page that Lincoln would be Hank.
Propane accessory.
I can't wait to be a bad father.
Nice.
What I look forward to most.
You know, with minus the replace the weird sitcom-esque shenanigans that the other main characters do with just saying stupid shit, and that is basically the role you play with us
Nice.
as Hank Hill.
Is the reactionary.
What?
Well, as like the this is stupid.
Yes.
You're being stupid. And you're right, but you're also you stick in the mud.
That was
You
it.
stick in the mud. You stick in the mud, folks.
I like that tone change there. One of my favorite episodes is the one where Hank realizes that the trip that Boomhauer and Dale take is not to exclude Bill, but to exclude him.
That's
Nice.
so funny.
And then he's, a 40-year-old man who's very heartbroken about this, and I think it was Peggy who told him to grow up a little bit.
Damn. Jeez, Hank.
There
My butthole.
we go. But
My butthole. Come on, Bobby.
well, yeah, and then of course Jake would be Cotton, obviously.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Jake probably would be Cotton.
Come on, Austin. Let's go fuck ourselves an engine.
I killed 50 men!
I killed 50 men.
I'll
Are you-
kill 51 if you make me.
Yeah, I want that, like, we're in the neighborhood, we're just all old, we've been there the longest, new people have been moving in. I'm just, like, greeting new neighbors, like, I killed 50 men! Like, oh, were you in the army or something? Like, no,
No, why would you assume
No.
such a thing?
no,
I don't like the government.
I don't trust the government, I don't believe in it.
I can't believe you guys missed the obvious where Anthony's clearly Bobby.
Damn. Come on, Bobby!
He's Bobby and his dad is one of our neighbors, who's Hank. His dad becomes Hank. And he was like, Bobby never moved.
I have a,
He's so
this is weird, I have a favorite line from King of the Hill, but I honestly don't know or remember if it was actually a line from the show or if I just made it up in my head. Where it's Cotton saying, this is my son Hank. He runs a gas station. His wife is a hooer.
There you go.
I think that is similar. Yeah.
There we
I've been
go.
waiting for you.
Here we go. Now it's time.
Why is he dressed like this?
He's dressed like a
What
fucking...
the fuck? He's just fancy boy, but he has the hat.
He's going fox hunting.
propane and
What
propane.
happens when he's not champion? He's
This is what happens when he doesn't have to, like, advertise with his
Yeah.
fucking dumbass cape.
That's how it normally dresses. He just takes off his hat because he knows it's lame. Very interesting.
But-
So Anthony, if you had to pick a character from King of the Hill, who would you want to be?
Or who would you think that you would be? Like, either or.
I wanna say. No, that would have to be David.
How many times during the show did Hank become financially ruined?
I was gonna say that white guy that Hank works with the hat and just like
Joe Jack.
yeah, Joe Jack.
Yep.
I was thinking about him, but I was like, no, that's gotta be David.
So maybe you're Bill then, if he's Joe Jack.
He would say honey a lot.
Yeah, but you guys watch the show. How many times does Hank?
Wait, why do you
financially
have a
ruin the
Mr.
family?
Ryan
A
champion?
few times, I think.
Because he knows what fucking good is, Anthony. He knows what art is, alright?
Because of that, I'm guessing.
It's because he's a good ass trainer.
Because his next Pokemon, which is his last, is Charizard. And that's the one he will Dynamax, if I remember right.
Wow! Wow! He got laid on. Wow!
Wow.
The one time, the only trader to Dynamax.
I like how big the balls get now.
I like how big your balls get.
Unnecessarily huge. Yeah, you're fucked, bro.
Possibly.
You just died.
Yep. We'll see.
Fucked, bro.
Sargon, be the hero.
Be the hero your mother wants you to be. Oh yeah, you can't revive Pokemon, dude. You're fucked.
I managed to paralyze it. Ha. Interesting. But that ends his Dynamax pretty much.
That it does.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're probably gonna
No.
lose here.
Dead. Yep, he's done for.
Now your last one is, got a type disadvantage.
Brave bird.
He's too nervous.
Ooh. So close.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got so lucky there. You lucked out with paralysis, and you lucked out with 2 in a row. I'm gonna go back on my thing. You're not good at this game, but you're not bad at this game. Congratulations.
You're very lucky at this game.
Yeah,
You
you're
should not
lucky.
be.
You are
When
a
you deserve to fail, you
are-
gotta win at the end.
I seriously
are
thought it
what
was
they
going to be a
call-
loss.
you're what they call a charmed oaf. You definitely lucked out. You have to acknowledge that.
I do
I
acknowledge
saw
that.
I didn't, wasn't able to say anything, but I saw it, and yeah, you're all wrong. That was all skill.
Hell yes. I'm gonna look this
Bottle
up.
cap?
I'm gonna look this up real quick.
What the fuck do you use a bottle cap for?
They're actually it's used for hyper training, I think. Maybe.
Okay, bottle caps.
Bottle caps.
Actually, I should be able to look up in the inventory in the big. Let's see, bottle cap. Where would it be?
Apparently, your speed is decreased when you're paralyzed, which is interesting. Because
always you went second.
no, it's since Gen 2, the rate is 75%,
Jesus.
and since they changed it in Gen 7, which was Sun and Moon, to be 50% instead.
Yeah.
So 50% less speed.
Yeah, your speed is
Wow.
decreased by
You
50%.
might as well just make it them go first. Like, Jesus.
So yeah,
So-
before
so
you,
did Anthony like go first?
so before yeah, we get off, I'm looking this up because I'm curious about this. So you did body slam, which paralyzed him.
Yep.
That was a 30% chance of that happening.
Nice.
And then he was paralyzed and lost his turn 2 times in a row.
Oh my
Both times a 25% chance.
god.
Damn.
You earned it, bud. Take it to the bank.
Totally skill.
What are you calculating the total odds, Jake? Is that what you're doing?
I'm gonna try to. How would you go about doing that? You might know this better
I would
as a
say
math.
1/4 times 1/4.
Yeah, and then what is the?
Because if it
Probably
is
just 310.
Because if it is 25% chance to get paralyzed on the first turn, then Yeah, 1/4 times 1/4.
times 3 out of 10 because you had to do that
Yep,
to get
so
paralysis anyway.
yeah.
All right. So that was 1.875%.
That's pretty good. I like the
Yeah.
odds on that.
I like my
Don't-
odds. Never
Don't
tell me the odds.
odds. There we go.
Yeah.
Sprinkles.
That's the percent of that happening is
What?
1.8.
What was the name that you gave to, or Skittles? It was Skittles.
Skittles.
What was that?
Anthony pretending to be from Star Trek, calling his crewmates Skittles.
Oh yeah, when he briefly forgot it was Scotty.
Yes.
Scotty. Chandler was Skittles, if I remember right. Or
I don't
That's pretty good.
I don't remember.
So, yeah, the moral of the story is if you aren't good at something, be lucky.
Just like Brexit.
Just
Yeah.
like Brexit. Ha ha. All
Alright,
comes first.
guys. Next time.
Next time.
There's no next time.
Next time we all die.
Next time I become a god of men.